Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Intuitive Souls podcast. I'm going to give fair warning if you can hear my voice is in and out and kind of raspy. It is because it has been a wild week. I just got back from hosting my retreat down in beautiful Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and there was so much magic and healing and releasing and letting go and transformations that took place, and a lot of screaming inside pillows. So that is why I am kind of raspy today. But honestly, I'm kind of digging it. It's kind of like a reminder of how much I was able to let go and the work that I did and everything like that. So I'm kind of like loving this raspy voice, and I hope you are too. But today, I felt the urge to just come up and chat about anger. Okay. Anger, man, I don't know why it kind of popped into my head when I was doing my morning meditation today, but maybe because it was very present in a good way during the last week. And I started to just really think about it and being able to witness these incredible healers um, release anger that has been suppressed and release things that they have been holding on to that hasn't been serving them in the most pure way was absolutely incredible. And being in the same space as these people who are working through this anger, this emotion of anger, and seeing how palatable is that a word, guys? Palatable, whatever it is. How potent, that's a better word. How potent this energy is when they are releasing it. I remember like seeing one of the participants, one of the beautiful souls that was there, and her releasing this anger that she didn't even know she was holding on to, and really feeling the whole energy shift within the room. Like it was a wave of energy that was released out of her, and it was really so incredible to witness. And I think that is why I started to ponder about anger and just emotions in general. And we put so much emphasis and we put so much of our power inside of the emotions that we feel in our everyday life. When we feel sadness, when we feel anxious, when we feel resentment or pain or joy or pleasure, we really go into those. And that's a great thing. We're supposed to feel all of the emotions. But what are emotions? What are they? They are simply energy in motion. It is a frequency. It is a vibration that is passing through you at a given time. And in the spiritual community, we obviously know that anger is one of the lower vibrations. There's no doubt about it. But the power inside of anger, my fucking God, it blew me away. And I was looking up, I was interested to see where anger, resided on the emotional guidance scale. And if you don't know what the emotional guidance scale is, you can just Google it. This is something that came from Abraham Hicks. And I went and I looked at it, and anger, so it's a scale, and the highest level of vibration is joy and appreciation, empowerment, freedom, love, and then passion, enthusiasm, positive expectation and belief, optimism, hopefulness, and it goes all the way down to the bottom one is fear, grief, desperation, despair, and powerlessness. And anger is the 17th, and it is right between discouragement and revenge. And I was like, oh my God, revenge is an actual feeling? Like that's an actual emotion? I always thought of revenge as an action that somebody took, but I guess it's an emotion. But when I saw it between discouragement and revenge, I was like, well, that's fucking interesting. Okay. But it's not But let me just, so it's the 17th out of the 22nd of like the vibrational scale. And I just started to kind of sit with it. And I really wanted to like understand it, right? And anger is just such a gift. It really is. And I might sound like a fucking lunatic talking about it in this sense, but anger makes shit happen. Anger makes us speak up. Anger pushes us off the edge of comfort. Anger makes us grow. It is a powerful force. Let's not think of it as how we are feeling when I'm talking about anger. I'm talking about anger in a sense of it is an energy, it is a frequency, and it's a frequency at times that we feel. Okay, that's it. We can also feel the frequency of happiness. We can feel the frequency of sleepiness. You know, it's all energy. It's just so, oh my God. I can't even get into like what transpired in, during the retreat that really made me. I've always believed in energy and I've always believed that this universe at the atomic level is made up of energy, but being able to witness it in a room with other, sensitive people, I was just like, holy shit, this really is the truth. Like energy is everything. Energy is everything. And it is our responsibility to understand the power and the potency of energy because it's the energy that we allow around us, whether that is through our friends or our relationships or what we are watching on TV. It is without a doubt affecting your own vibration. It is, whether you like it or not. I say it quite often, and I have a podcast episode where I connected with my good friend Meg Vanderkruik of This Mess Is Ours, and we spoke about choosing what you consume. And it is so, so true. It is not just the food that you allow to nourish your body, but it's what you're watching. It is what thoughts you are thinking. It's the music that you are listening to. It is the TV shows that you are binge watching. It is the books or the magazines that you are consuming. There's so many different ways to consume things. So being mindful of how you live your life and what you are allowing inside of your energetic frequency is so important. But let's get back to anger because we all know how I like to go on tangents and just ramble on. So anger, again, from what I have experienced and being able to witness, again, these incredible healers releasing this potent energy of anger. Maybe it was inner child healing. Maybe it was just things that they suppressed. I don't know what fucking happened. But when they released it, my God, there was like a surge of energy that was like thrown into the center of the room. And I was like, man, that's a lot of energy. Like that is a potent, like that, like it's like fucking Nas, right? Like I'm going like back to Fast and Furious days right now. You know how like, what was it? Like Paul Walker. Oh God, he was so hot. He was so hot. Anyway, you know the Nas that they had in the intakes and all the big things that made it go whoosh, like it went faster, the cars. The anger is the Nas. Like it's just so potent. It's just like bam, right in your face. So what can we do to use this potency of the frequency of anger to our advantage? What can we do? We can allow it to be our Nas. We can allow it to be that intake or whatever that is, the exhaust. I don't know. I'm not a car head, guys, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when you're fucking angry, be angry. Let it be there, but release it. Whether that is through breath work, whether that is through locking yourself in your room and finding a pillow and punching the shit out of it, but use this energy to your advantage, either to release, to restore, to heal, to let go, to transmute. Let it be there. When we talk about witchcraft and intention work and everything like that. You need that power in order to push it out into the universe. Emotion is such a powerful tool, and anger is a big one. That is going to just manifest into something that you want if you use it to your advantage. Don't beat yourself up if you're feeling fucking angry. Because guess what, guys? Newsflash, you're going to feel all the feelings. You're going to feel depressed. You're going to feel pain. You're going to feel anxiety. You're going to feel like you want to quit. You're going to feel all of it. Going into coaching, hiring a mentor, going and seeing a spiritual teacher or a spiritual reader, it doesn't fucking, you got to feel it. You got to feel it and heal it. Nothing's going to stop that. Nothing is going to stop the life that you are living. Nothing is going to make it better but your awareness. Emotional intelligence work. Being able to discern that you are not your emotions and you are certainly not your thoughts. But anger, when you're feeling it, let yourself fucking feel it. And if it's aggravating you and if you can't concentrate and you have to let it go, let it fucking go. Whether that is running like a fucking madman on a treadmill or just screaming inside of a pillow or whatever it is, let it go. Let it go. I can't begin to tell you how incredible you're going to feel. You don't have to hold on to anger. You don't have to hold on to pain. You don't have to hold on to resentment. You don't have to hold on to anything. It is your God-given choice how you feel and the things and the thoughts that you continue to tell yourself. That's the biggest thing. That's really what we have to remember, is the fact that our life is created by us. Our circumstances are created by us. Our choices are created by us. Our thoughts, we can't necessarily stop the thoughts that come in, but we have the power to not push so much of our energy and our time into them if we don't like the thought. But when you feel anger, let yourself feel it. Anger can change the world. Anger is very powerful. It's very, very powerful. And it can be both good and bad. Most wars are created within the frequency of anger. Most divorces are created because of the frequency of anger. But most transformation and evolution is created in the frequency of anger. Healing is created in the frequency of anger. Use it wisely. Let it be your tool. Wow. That was a good episode. I don't know where that came from. Oh, man. I hope that this got to the right person, and I hope that it helps you understand a little bit more when it comes to emotions and how to use them to your advantage and everything like that. But I love you guys. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube now, because I'm hanging out over there and I'm letting go of a lot of classes that I'm no longer aligned with for free. And be sure to get on my email list. You're going to get a free copy of my 15 tools to develop your intuition for free, because there's a lot that's coming. I don't know what it looks like because I'm in my cocoon stage right now, but I have something brewing inside of me, and eventually I'm going to share it. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the podcast, and I'll see you soon. Bye.